10 grandbabies of mine. I'm doing take a village. I know, right?
I have something to tell you. From the very first day I laid eyes on you, I knew you was the one for me. I knew you was my soulmate. I feel like God specially made you for me. They say sometimes you gotta wait your turn, and it's my turn. But my turn not gonna end. I'm a winner, and I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna win you. I want this forever. I want you forever. So I have one question.
A question.
Gregory King, will you marry me?
I'm in love with my baby mother, yeah. Like I don't know what else to say. I'm in love with my baby mother. I don't know what you got going on here, but you know,
Is this a joke?
it's not a joke.
What's she doing here?
I don't know. This is some kind of setup or something. Like I don't.
What is she doing here?
I invited her here. I told you this shit wasn't gonna work anyway. You look like a fool. You down here on one day, I mean, this man still in love with this girl.
Mama, this was not your business.
It is my business because you look stupid. You embarrassing the whole family with this, and I told you this was gonna happen.
Oh my God, she must say tell you. Tell you what?
Come on, y'all. Come on.
No, she must say tell you because you keep choosing her over me. Okay.
Tell me what.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him?
You have to do nothing.
Hold on, bitch. Cause what's the tea? Cause what? When do we keep secrets from each other?
What is that?
Girl, I ain't really want to say this because, I was been trying to get over him or whatever, but so, like,
What?
my baby dad, everybody think that the baby is Greg's baby, but it's really Tony baby.
Girl, I knew that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You a snitch. You a snitch. Come here.
Fuck both of y'all. Fuck both.
This got to be a skit. It's no way this is real. But let's just go back to what made me want to react to this video, because of course I didn't see it beforehand, right? I just caught the beginning of it, right? But this is the reality in a lot of situations, because a lot of us be out here not dating with purpose. And some women might find they back against the wall and feel like they got to make the first move in the relationship, right? When if a man is planning to marry you, if he was planning something and was going to do it on his time and his terms, when he was ready, when you do that, you rob him of that. You rob him of the planning, the buying the ring, putting it together, talking to your family members to surprise you, to propose to you. What I don't really necessarily think is nothing wrong with a woman proposing to you, right? But it could put you in a situation when you with a man who don't have no future plans for you. He just stopping through. He ain't got your best interest in mind. Matter of fact, he probably not even thinking that far into the future, to where as though he's thinking about the rest of his life. He's thinking about the now. That's why when we meet people, we got to date with purpose. We got to say, hey, what are your plans? Do you plan on getting married? Do you want to have kids? These are all deal breaker questions in the beginning. So when you first meet somebody, you can know if it's the person you're looking for or not, outside of just somebody being your type and having resources. So this is what happened when you do not date with purpose. I'm thinking this is skit, because there's no way in real life that, the mom invites the baby mom, and then the girlfriend has the girl confessing that is not his baby, and then they get into a tussle or whatever, right? So it got to be a skit, but this is a real thing. I think a woman, though, that'll go far enough to get on one knee and propose to you. We could argue, well, blah, 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 men's role. I think it says a lot about the commitment that the woman is ready to make to you. That's typically the type of woman, in some cases, and probably this one, that probably ran behind this guy, but not in all cases. But I really do think it's a a humbling act to turn around and your woman is getting on one knee. If that was me in the situation, you get up, I get down. Matter of fact, just because we on this, and the real reason why I thought of this video, and it kind of brought back memories, because my wife kind of did the same thing. Ain't no kind of. Came home, candles, flowers, all over the place. Now, here's the thing, though. We was dating with purpose. We knew the direction we was going. We both wanted the same thing, right? Flowers, everything, and it was something similar to that. But what I didn't do is let her get down on one knee. I got down on my knees. She kind of robbed me a little bit, but I thought it was the sweetest and kindest thing that anybody has ever done for me. And I just think that in it's people and women in relationships, and they waiting for the guy to just make his mind up at some point and just decide to marry him. They feel like they're getting strung along. They just ready to leave the relationship, or they about to give an ultimatum. You know, they not feeling 100%. They just there with no purpose, and they don't want to confront the guy and turn into an argument because they're not going to get what they want. They don't want to force nobody to marry them. They want somebody to be a willing participant, wouldn't you? And if you're in that situation, it's just like a job where you come back and you sit down and you come back to the table. You just gotta come back to the table and have an honest conversation about what direction we going. Now, that may end a couple of ways. It could end with, okay, within 2 years, we should be married. Or you going your own way because y'all done grew apart and y'all going two different directions. Y'all want two different things out of life. So if you're in that situation, you should just have the conversation and just be prepared to either leave that table with the promise of potentially being married or leaving alone. But moving forward, getting in a relationship, and you should know this as an adult, is date with purpose. What do you want to do? Do you want kids? Do you want to get married? And it's just that simple. You should never feel like you need to take the leap because you're taking control of the situation. And some men, matter of fact, 99.9% of the men is going to be offended. At the same time, flattered, but you don't get to do that. You're taking, like we want to do that. If a man love you and can see himself with you, you make him feel a certain type of way. You're giving him wife vibes. You ain't got to do that. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. When you carry yourself a certain type of way, the things that you do for him, the way you make him feel, you make this man feel like he can't live without you. You get that. But he's on the knee. You get that. When you stand by his side, hard times, you his peace, you get that. Sometimes women be wanting that and don't want to put the work in. They just want to get married. They say they married, but they don't really want to be in a marriage because even when you get in a marriage, it's still work to be done. You can't hang your jersey up. You still got to play harder. Now you're in the NFL. You got drafted. No more on the bench. Now it's time to play. Now it's time to play. So I think it's all in the way you make a man feel and vice versa. But if you make yourself a fixture in a man's life where he feel like he can't leave without you, you'll get that ring. Excuse me, live without you, you'll get that ring.